a girl named Jenny, and a boy named Screech.
They were brother and sister? Jenny and Screech?
Mm-hmm.
Holy sh**.
All right, you guys know what this is. Sheesh. The one, the only, Ren. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I got a very special guest in the house today, my wifey. What's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Now, as you guys, if you haven't seen the channel or been under a rock, I mean, I couldn't hide it anymore. You know, you guys been wanting her to come back to do reactions, and at this point, we couldn't hide it anymore. And I don't even know if it's proper we announced it on the channel, but it's obvious. It's visually obvious what's going on here. Yes, we are expecting a child. Now, saying that before this reaction is interesting, but I'll probably say it on all the reactions that we're doing today. Now, my wife has no clue what we're going into.
I'm actually scared. Very scared.
I kind of warned her. It's like, it's a story. It's a little twisted. It's a little, let's let you get an organic reaction. So you guys, this is the main one. In the reactions I've done with my wife on the channel, which was chalk outlines with her friends, how to be me with her. You guys are just going crazy. Like, she needs to see the Tales of Jenny and Screech. Now, by the time you guys see this, I'm going to try to send it to my editor to edit out some of the cursing and stuff like that, because YouTube always, I've noticed they flagged every single one of my Tale and Jenny and Screech reactions. So I'm going to try to get it where it's not flagged. So I'm just warning you guys, you know, certain parts, if you hear a bleep, that was planned. So not a bleep, but like a mute. So anyways, we're going to get into this, you guys. This is what you guys requested heavily.
And y'all need to quit talking about my face, because they always say that I don't have a very expressive face or something. But it's because I'm freaking concentrating. Okay?
Hey, listen to the missus. You get these stitches, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that's funny. I don't read comments like that. And I'm very animated, so I'm just like, yo, did you see that? Da, 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 da. Yeah. I think that's why people tap into my channel, too, because I'm so animated. But that's just, I'm like, when I get hyphy, that's just how I am. You see me at the house, like, I'll be like, buh, buh,
He's very over the top, and I'm not as much.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. We're going to have a good time, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Here we go. 40.
40-year-old fuck boys are back in town.
40.
Boys are back in town. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, just like that, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Boom, bye. Now, I'm going to ask you guys something very particular to help support the original content. I just dropped a music video with Anthony Ray called Ugly Boys. And I've seen you guys tap in, man. We almost got 20,000 views in 2 weeks. That's amazing. But I started putting out some vlogs. The most important one to me is the Christmas food and toy drive vlog. Please go watch it. Give it a like, a comment. People donated on the channel. We raised money in the streets. This was our biggest food and toy drive ever, and I was able to document it. It means something to me. I know it might not be that entertaining or exciting, but if you can check out that vlog, I did a travel vlog with the family, did a food challenge with Anthony. I'm going to have a jujitsu vlog, a bunch of cool stuff, but the Christmas one means a lot to me. If you guys could go check that out and support it. Let's go.
And your music video one, our daughter runs around singing that freaking song.
Oh, yeah. She saw my daughter's like, ugly boys. And then sometimes she'll be like, ugly girls. But one day she came out of our room, and my wife was like, what are you saying? Like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, that's my new music video.
And what does she always say? Handsome, cashum.
But my mama think I'm handsome.
Oh, yeah, that's the part.
Ugly boy style, but my mama think I'm handsome. She always singing. It's funny. My daughter's a character, you guys. Anyways, let's get into this. This is the Tale of Jenny and Screech by Ren. What do you think you're getting into? Do you? I know you don't have a clue, so I'm just
Well,
curious.
it's Ren, so it's gonna. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to go on a roller coaster of emotions, but also everyone says it's like a story, so I'm like scared that it's gonna go over my head.
Okay, well let's
So
just.
that's why. So don't talk about my face because I'm gonna try to be concentrating.
Yeah. And just when you see something, be like, oh, like when you say something, I'm gonna hit pause and let you get your
Okay.
ideas out, and just
Okay.
you can be, you know what I'm saying. So here we go. This is Ren, the Tale of Jenny and Screech. Listen up.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't look at me, I mean it, bitch. Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest. And the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
What do you think?
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Okay, because it went from him like saying, "Give me all your money" or whatever, and she'd like, did I miss something? Did he stab her or something? He did? Okay.
Yeah, that's what you thought. Did you? I'm letting you interpret this. So what you missed? What's going on here?
It went from her turning to butter and bread, so it was just, I don't know.
Oh, you didn't understand how he was conveying the story right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying he sliced her.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But then she's laying down to go to sleep, so is she like dying? Well, I guess I need to finish watching it, huh?
yeah. Hold on, I'm going to play it back because it's interesting. It's so interesting doing reactions because, like, there are things that I miss, but then there's things I pick up and people, and so I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. And hear what you're saying, because you were saying, yo, will you pull up the lyrics? And I was like, I don't think you really need to.
I want to be able to read it.
But I was like,
yes, that's going to help me. Because also, he just had, his like voice is so he makes all these like cool noises and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like hearing it. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. But I'm not like concentrating on the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on. I didn't even tell you this is a one take performance. So he's mic'd in and he's like performing it.
Okay.
So he's not like lip syncing over a one track either. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit and then we're gonna keep going. So this is where.
Yeah, I got all this part.
Okay. Yeah. So he's trying to. All right.
That's about the. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Off your cheeks, you think I don't mean it, go. You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
All right. So how do you feel about that now? Seeing the end and reading some of what he put, how do you interpret it? What are you thinking?
So I mean, it just seems like he killed her. So, or she's dying. She's laying down, dying.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to answer that totally. We'll watch the second part and just see.
I know he said she escaped, so I'm like thinking, does that mean something else is happening?
Yeah. Did she escape for real, or did she like escape to the streets and go to heaven?
Yeah.
Or what? There's like
so I'm
multiple.
like, I'm not saying I think she died or is dying. That could be a possibility.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
You guys, and also just to keep it real, I think the anticipation you guys built up of this story,
Yeah.
she has a little bit of pressure because,
Yes.
you know, I even told her, I was like, sometimes I've done this reaction and people will get on some of my guests and be like, yo, they didn't get it. Oh my God, da-da-da-da. But I just told her, I'm like, look, just enjoy it for what it is. It's art. And your interpretation's your interpretation. Not everyone's going to get it the first time. With some of my lyrical breakdowns, there's a ton of stuff that get by me. But I just wanted to have some fun, and this is the one you guys wanted her to see specifically.
Like everyone said this one.
Yeah. So, all right, there we
Right,
go.
play it.
So it's a trilogy. So this is the second part. Here we go.
Oh, okay. This is the second.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I f***ed up Patrick, really f***ed up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the f*** busy. You bitch, for sakes. Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you cunts, let's have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
How did you interpret that?
I mean,
It's straightforward.
Yeah,
I'm not
straightforward.
trying. I think when I say that, you're like, oh, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Just what you're seeing. I think people gassed certain things, and you're thinking, oh, I missed something. What did you see there? What did you feel?
oh, like he went crazy and ran into the officer, and the officer shot him.
Yeah.
Now him and Jenny are dying 2 streets apart.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
not 1 street apart.
Yeah.
One.
There you go. Yeah. I feel like you're getting nervous because of me, and then the pressure of the audience. Don't get
Yeah.
nervous. Like it's just a song, and it's just it's a
It's
cool
good, though.
The
Like,
story.
Even though it's kind of like dark, like so far it's really good. Like his performance of it is so good.
Yeah.
It definitely draws you in.
I actually forgot how amazing it was. Like the shots, like where I'm like,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
And then him calling
The
pretending
girl?
like he's Screech calling his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Is what it is?
Yeah. No, it's dope. And you're getting it. Anyways, so I felt like as you were watching, I was like, oh, as I watched it, it's like the second part eliminated any questions you had from the first part.
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
that's where you're at. So cool. That's where we're at. We're about to keep it moving. Now the third part is called Violet's Tale, I believe. But this whole story goes together.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep it moving. Let's go. You got my wifey nervous, y'all. Damn. What'd y'all do, man?
Like feel my hands, they're sweating.
Oh, I can see them sweating when you reach them up. Why?
I don't know.
See, you guys put too much pressure on my baby, on my babies. Anyways, all right, here we go. Just vibe. Oh, you guys, this is inside. My wife reads books. She loves reading books, and she'll read like some weird, girl stuff. But then she'll also read she loves like dramas and thrillers. And so that's why when you guys kept requesting this, I was like, I think this is going to draw her in, because the story, it's like, you're like, oh, it's like a really, anyway.
It's like a book.
Yeah, here we go.
And music
Now with the
form.
words up too, I think you enjoy
Yes,
that. It
yes.
helps, because he does have a little bit of an accent, and I keep forgetting. I've heard these so many times. I'm like, could you miss this? And I'm like, oh, my first time, the accent sometimes is just a little different for us in America. All right, here we go. Go get some of my water. I'm thirsty as hell in here. No, it's fine. I'm not eating an apple, y'all.
I wanted it.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Can say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
They were brother and sister? Jenny and Screech?
Mhm.
Holy shit. That's fucked up. So he literally killed his sister?
Yep.
And then he died right after.
Mm-hmm. How did you feel about that?
I was scared that the babies were going to die, and I was like, oh no. That is wild. That's so sad, because it's like the mom, Violet, was beaten, probably raped, I'm assuming, by her dad, then the boyfriend, and then literally gave her life to save her kids. And then
they went through the exact same cycle as their parents.
Yes, yeah. It's just like, it's like a continuous cycle.
Yeah. It's almost like Star Wars, kind of, in a way.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Now, it's funny. I knew you were going to get it. Like right away, you were like, and you just got it. And most people do. I've just done a couple reactions where a couple people didn't get it, and people just kind of roasted them for not.
Yeah, well, I see now, because I don't know how you didn't get that.
Yeah. But I didn't want you to worry, but I don't know. What else did you think of that? Like, I mean, it's so crazy because the storytelling in Violet's Tale is so bananas to bring them both together.
Hard. Yeah, that was hard to listen to. I mean, it's good, but it is kind of like, you know how like that last part, it just kind of makes you feel sick a little bit.
It's like watching a really good movie, like this was so good, but then you just leave like you're like, ugh, but like it's
so good, yeah.
It's like real life,
yeah.
And I forgot the comments answered this. He wrote this based off of like one day he was reading a newspaper and a story like this was in the newspaper, I believe. Something kind of, and he added his own something to it. I forget. Like I've done so many Ren reactions. I've taken in so much information, but there's a lot that I let slip by in this reaction because I just wanted you to watch it and it just be totally authentic. But I've seen this so many times. Like when he's walking down the street doing Jenny's Tale, on the wall there's all these little things happening like kind of line up with his lyrics. Like it's really great. Like it's really crazy how they do this.
Yeah, I just, right when he said twins, I got like the biggest like goosebump chills. I was like, holy, I knew right away, right when he said twins.
Yeah, you knew it was Jenny, a boy named Jenny. See, I didn't know when he said
he
said their names. That's when I was like, oh my god.
See, I knew right when he said twins.
Have you ever heard Immortal Technique's Dance with the Devil?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this reminds me of. Remember, it's like, and I, Billy Jacob's mom too. And I was like, oh, like that. When I heard this, I got those goosebumps and chills. And I'm like, okay, Ren is that guy. And these are like what set him apart. High Ren kind of, I think, opened the door to the world of Ren. And then this is the follow-up one that gets everyone. That's why they want you. It's funny because this ain't even close to his biggest, like on his channel, I think it's him busking. Like this is like.
What is busking?
Performing outside.
Oh.
Did I ever show you the one with him and Sam Tompkins?
I think a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that is like, it's like High Ren, then that is like number 2 on his channel. But to me, this should have like 40 million views. This is incredible.
I could see how some people would be turned off by it. Because it's that last part, I was like, oh. I mean, I'm not, because. Yeah.
It's just a great story. But I know what you're saying. Like, it's like, it's funny because it evokes all these emotions. And I'll keep it real, it's scary. Like, it's scary because human nature is dark. And these are real things that happen in real life that we don't want to see happen. And it's real, you know? And the thing that hurts me the most, I've never been in an environment with females where they faced physical abuse, but I know it happens, and it happens at that level. Yeah. And I would never inflict that on a female, and I've never been around it. And I think that's probably the scariest part, is knowing that I have a daughter in this world. But I think me being in her life will help get her, like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to ramble, but that's the scariest part for me.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, you being a female, like, that's why men are here to protect and provide. Like, I'm here to protect you guys, you know? And that's the only thing that I ever want to I just pray that when the time comes, I'm able to protect the people who are not able to protect themselves. So, yeah, man, damn. Well, you got it, man. Anything you wanted to, like, there's so much you just watched, and I think you were so nervous in the first part, I had to kind of talk you off the ledge. Like, all right, calm down. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you read books, and you going to be all right.
Yeah, I think because I read books with, like, crazy twists like that, it was like I already knew what was, no, I didn't know it was coming, but right when he said twins, I was like, oh, I know this.
Yeah. You like that twist? It was kind of raw, huh?
I mean, I like it, yeah, but it's up.
Yeah. When have you seen someone do stuff like this either? That's what's
seen. No.
That's no. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyways, you guys, there you have it. I saw it in real time, so hopefully you guys saw it. At the moment of the end of this, the look on her face is priceless.
Oh, I kind of want to see my face.
Yeah, like the look on your face was priceless. So I don't know.
Well, I didn't know that was going to be like the twist to the story,
Yeah.
you know? But so it was like shocking for sure.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Let me freaking know what you guys think of this reaction. And I'm excited, man. Ren's going to be dropping some new music, so that'll be fun. But he's got classics out there. This is one of the ones you wanted me to put in front of my wife. And you guys got her. You got her. So, all right, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.